Oh.
That one's not nearly as terrifying, but it's still not pleasant.
No, it's not pleasant. Not at all.
And then there's the sewing needle, which I've said told that story many times over. That was the moment where I earned credibility, where my parents would actually listen to me when I told them I was in pain.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to nap, or we don't need to nap, do we?
Well, I mean, I was still working outside. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so I'll go. Trees are already growing, actually.
That's good.
Why am I going to nap? You're still working outside. Or are you coming in to nap? Okay.
No, I was using the I'm working outside as a justification for napping.
Ah, yeah.
Because daylight makes that so much better.
It does.
Around the door, thank you. Around the door, not through it. Well, through it, but not like, you know, through the edge of it. Basically, doors are hard.
Ideally. Otherwise, people would walk right through them.
There's another British sitcom I used to watch on PBS. And one line always really stuck with me from it.
Doors are hard.
Huh?
Doors are hard.
No, it was just, like, I don't remember why there was a conversation about a door, but it was explained that, you know, a door, it's the thing that stops there being a hole in the wall.
I like that, though.
Yeah, it's a very appropriate explanation.
And it's exactly what it does, yeah.
Yes. Also, where is the baby zombie I heard?
I don't know, but there's a creeper over here in the tree field, and I hate it. So it turns out that this provides a perfect shade for shit to spawn, and I need to put down those torches I was saying I didn't need.
Oh.
Because since it's grass, a grassland, and a featureless grassland, I am putting up things that generate shade out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, I have made a flight slaw, yes.
I hear shuffling sounds in the grass, and I don't like it.
Well, shuffle off to Buffalo.
Oh, it might be the villagers moving in the villager pit.
Maybe we should kill them. They're annoying.
Well, alright.
That's the if we have a spare
jar of dirt. Well, you know, with a brewing stand, that probably is possible.
Yes. Alright, let me make... I have no idea where the hell the flint and steel I had went.
At this point, I'm actually more interested to see during the daytime, when there's not stuff hanging around. Something just fell.
Ah, that's probably the problem.
Yeah, stuff's coming out now.
Alright,
a creeper and probably 2 skeletons, based on what's in there.
So, the issue was that...
There's too much stuff around the house.
So, we need to start toppling half-stepping the area around the outside of the house.
Wouldn't be the worst idea.
I mean, at least it would keep monsters away as well. We could just use cobble half-steps for that.
I was using cobble slabs for, the trench lining.
Yeah.
No, I stopped because I didn't want to use the whole resource until we had the thingy built.
Yeah. And it's working now, so hooray.
Yeah, so now I will convert what I have left into hiccups.
Slap. Yes. I convert a lot of things into hiccups. If by hiccups you're using the term for mistake.
No, I do mean literal hiccups.
I think I'll start, covering more ground outside. Because I should only need to cover the area around it on that part. Like that,
I've got, what is this? 5 and a bit stacks of slabs from what I converted out, so I can fill in some extra.
How do I switch?
Switch?
I keep trying to make more and more marks and such on the map so that I'll, you know, have locations to get home to, but they always disappear.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
I ain't gonna.
Well, you kind of... I mean, you're going that way, it might notice you.
Well, the worst that'll happen, because I'm not going near the pit, is that a senpai creeper will notice me and... Oh, like this asshole over here.
And safety.
Is that the safe word?
It is now. Because safety.
Yes. You can safety if you want to.
You can leave your friends in safety? I don't know.
Yes. I don't know. Alright, I can probably from about here. Anywhere we can... The funny part is, given enough time, I realized we would probably infinitely just half slab outwards. Till there was nowhere for monsters to spawn. And it would take a ridiculous amount of time. And likely be counterproductive. And it's a shame I wasted all that XP, because now that we have lapis, I realize I could have enchanted something.
If we start growing trees, like we've always planned to...
Yeah.
We could make wood half slabs.
And that would be the smart thing to do.
There would be a lot of labor in placing them, but we wouldn't need to be cutting down buildings to get the material to do it, and we don't need, like, stone for everything.
You can always convert the southern half of the compound into an orchard. But no, because then monsters could spawn on the trees.
Yeah, well, to do that, we would have to dig up the slabs, and that would create spawning locations in between the trees.
Of course, there's also a giant field to the south where we have gotten rid of absolutely everything. So,
but if we're not in the area, the trees won't grow.
Yeah, but I think it's close enough to the compound that as long as we're on hand, shit will grow, because as long as it's in a loaded chunk, it should affect it.
I mean, all we really need to do is, let me take a look around. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do it immediately south, like right outside the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would work.
I have a simple idea, actually, on how to test the distance required. We have so many saplings from chests. We could plant one sapling every 4 blocks and see where they stop growing.
But Jay, that sounds like science.
It does, and I like to science. That's not the right thing at all. My mouse likes to randomly switch between things.
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting here putting down half slabs. All of a sudden, I put down a block of TNT.
Well, at least, you know, the TNT on its own is fairly stable.
Yeah, but it was just one of those moments of, oh, Christ. All right, let me help you with this a little.
That wasn't helping, Jay, that you put a slab down double.
I know. Actually, I've made a Tetris block over here as well.
I heard a zombie fall in our interior trap also, so that works very well during the daytime.
It does. So if we can get probably the trench and the area around this to be fully slabbed, I think it'll probably constantly be active.
Quite possibly. I mean, I think even if we just fence the trench off, that would help.
Yeah.
Because I do think part of the issue is probably watch your head when you start slabbing in the interior row there. You know, I think the stuff is just getting a little bit too close in by getting down into the trench.
Probably.
So, you know, slab it off, fence the outside. That was a creeper that just fell. And I mean, that should isolate it enough so we don't get a lot of overlap.
I'll go start treeing in the meanwhile. That way we can test.
Yeah.
I'm also going to need... I've got 26 torches. As long as I only plant about 26 trees, I should be able to keep too many monsters from spawning by them. We have so many trees. Fuck it, I'll just let it go. I don't even care about being professional at this point. Or at least being cowardly. We have the ultimate coward's fortress right now.
Well, the wall could be higher, but, you know.
Well, yeah. Alright, where's that doer? Doer! Alright, so... So, I will start fairly close to us, so...
I'm probably going to have to start hunting more cobblestone, too, because I am going to be out of slabs shortly. Yeah. And there is still an entire side that needs to be done in. At least.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I'm OCDing tree placement.
Of course you are, because you're James.
3, 4, 5. I have slight OCD, I will not lie.
So we're calling it slight now.
Yeah. We're calling it slight now because everything has to be in perfect grids, or failing that, a repeating pattern. The funny part is when my friend's OCD, which he actually was diagnosed with ages ago, and mine is just an assumption based on my behavior.
Right.
And his start to fight each other.
Uh-huh.
Because for his OCD, everything has to be arranged so that it is it is facing north as a cardinal direction.
Uh-huh.
So, if the face of something has to be facing north.
You know, I was just thinking it'd be terrible if everything had to face south and he owned a compass.
Yeah, because then he'd just sit there and look at it and whimper. But no, that's apparently... Apparently, he has had that OCD of that variety since he was a very small child. And they once put him on a medication for it to try and cure him of it.
Mm-hmm.
Back in, the 80s when they figured that was something that would just be easily treatable and it would go away with medication. And that night, he very carefully peeled off all of his toenails.
Ow!
So his mother took him off of the medication the next day. And I was like, did it not hurt? Because he says, oh, I remember it completely. Like, did it not hurt or something? He's like, oh no, it hurt. I just felt that it needed to be done. And I was like, they put you on the wrong medication. It's like, yes, they did.
Yeah? I'm still kind of wincing just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's actually terrifying. I'm a complete and total pussy when it comes to my feet, which is funny considering, I kicked shit for so many years.
The thing is, like, injuries to the foot hurt proportionately a lot more than they would anywhere else in the body for the same injury.
They do, and having had a guitar string and a steel bolt driven through the bottom of my feet over the years.
How?
When I was like 6 or 7, I was running down to the basement to get something. I think it was a towel so I could shower, and there was a bolt on the ground. And I just put my foot right down on top of it, and it went straight through the bottom of my foot. Pushed, not like out the top, but the bottom. Even went as far as punching out a perfect little hole in the shape of the bolt.
And the guitar string?
Went over to my friend's house, was helping him with some shit, took off a shoe, and went right through my foot because he had left a guitar string on the ground.